shots of law clear. Hello, Dublin! Hello, gay pride! And hello from Ireland to the rest of the world. I want to tell you today how proud I am to be here. How proud I was last night. When last night I was driven along the Dublin quays, and as I was driven along, I watched and I saw those wonderful rainbow flags on every flagpole. As I went, as an openly gay politician, to be the keynote speaker at one of the most important meetings held in recent weeks in Dublin Castle. And I was proud. I was proud of Dublin City Council. I'm proud of the city of Dublin, who in New York were not allowing gay people to be in their parade. The city of Dublin awarded in the St. Patrick's Day parade first prize to the gay community. But pride can go before a fall. Pride must not be mixed up with vanity. And pride is something that we all earn. And I just want to come here tonight to tell you this glorious Dublin afternoon that you, the gay community of Dublin, Galway, Limerick, Kildare, and the whole of Ireland, you have earned the right to be proud. And I say you've earned the right to be proud because I've been around a hell of a long time. And I was there and I saw with great interest that photograph in one of the weekend newspapers, in one of the supplements. It was 1974, nearly 40 years ago. And there were 7 of us, it said. Actually, there were 8. I gave those photographs to the National Gay Archive in the museum. I was the 8th one. I was not in that photograph because I was taking the photograph. I saw my good friend Hugo MacNeil there. I saw Fergus Martin. And I saw wonderful Margaret McWilliams, who's no longer with us. But she was a woman who loved a party. Wherever you are, Margaret, you would love it here today. And then after I took that photograph that's in today's paper, I took back my banner from Hugo, and it said homosexuals are revolting. And the 46A bus nearly went through the railings of Stephen's Green, and then it was the Department of Justice, and the lorry turned up with the minister's new carpet. It was thrown out. The man who was throwing the carpet out was very surprised when he saw the banners, communicated it back to the lorry driver. The lorry driver, a big brawny lad, got out, examined the situation, realized there was a picket. He was a good trade unionist. He took up my banner that said homosexuals are revolting on one side, gay pride on the other, and he marched for half an hour with the rest of us. And I'm proud of all the organizations that stood up when we were criminals, and it's an extraordinary historic feeling for me here today to have made the transition from being defined into criminality. I was a criminal when I was born, but now I'm a viable candidate for the presidency of Ireland, and if you feel like that, please register, and then vote. But I tell you this, I'm not going forward as a gay candidate. I'm going forward as a candidate who happens to be gay. And I want to be elected. I think they should elect the best person, man or woman. I just happen to think that the best person in the race so far is a gay man, and I hope you'll vote for him. To vote for me because they think I'm the right person. So I'm glad of pride. I'm glad that I was around to know Frank Kameny, who took the original button, black is beautiful, and turned it into gay is good, because for so long we were told that it was evil, that it was wrong. And I can tell you the 3 pillars that I launched on the 14th of March affect every one of us. Mental health. I come from a generation that was scarred by stigma, by the threat of prison, the threat of blackmail, the threat of losing our jobs. We were lucky to come through, and that's why I want you to give the biggest shout, the biggest roar, the biggest applause to Michael Barron and belong to the Green Marshal of the Brave. Save Our Children Fund. Well, these are our young people. These are our young, wonderful gay people, and we want them to be protected, and they are being looked after by this wonderful organisation. In my day, we had no role models. Now we have, right at the heart of Irish culture, wonderful, wonderful Donald Cusack, that magic hurler from Cork. Isn't that fantastic, Donald? We have the first gay Prime Minister in the world, Joanna Siggy's daughter. We have foreign ministers, we have trade ministers, and I think we're going to have something coming next, and I hope to God that it will be me, and with your support it will. But we've had already 2 great presidents, and I can tell you this. Some time ago, I said to a young man who I saw down in the restaurant, I said, "Was that your family you're with?" He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I thought that was your wife and child." His name is Dominic Hannigan. He said, "You mean you don't know?" I said, "Don't know what?" He said, "You're not the only gay in the village anymore." Dominic Hannigan sat in front of me and was openly gay. I didn't even know it. It was so little. And now there's 2 or 3 or 4 more openly gay candidates sitting in the door. And even better than that, we have a Rainbow Taoiseach's nomination in Shannon Aaron. And in that rainbow, we have wonderful, marvellous, brilliant Dr. Catherine Zappone. So I can tell you, when I leave Leinster House to go further, I won't be leaving it in bad hands. You can take it from me, there'll be good people there. Now today you may notice there's some wonderful costumes, some fantastically dressed and partially dressed people here today. You're a glory and a beauty to watch. Today, I'm the guy in the suit. But sometimes, let me tell you, that's the most subversive thing you can be, the guy in the suit. But I just want to end by saying I'm a guy in a suit. I know Panty for many years, and anybody who is put off or who doesn't listen to the shrewd, acute, brilliant, wonderful words of wisdom from Panty, because Panty is wearing a dress, is not a person of any estimable intelligence in my book. It's my battle armor, and I know perfectly well that things can get hot and heavy. And they say if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. I've been in the kitchen for the last 40 years and I'm still cooking. And I'm leaving you with this one phrase, and then excuse me, because I'm going back. I'm paying my respects to you, the wonderful 10%, my 10%, and tomorrow I'll be in the cathedral in the Church of Ireland, St. Patrick, with my 3% minority. But I'm going back now to the other 90%, because I've got to take them with me. But I tell you this, today I may be the guy in the suit, but they will never, never, never